Take a little bit of a walk around in the studio and show you what we've got. Let's start with the mixes. We have a API 1608, 16 track mixer, very nice, some nice preamps. And nothing's better than an API preamp except maybe Neve preamps. We have a little Kelso sideboard, 8 track, and we generally run the drums through that, but you know, you can put anything you want. So a nice couple of mixes here, and all of this right now is in the live room. This is a huge live room with 8 meters under the ceiling, and it's just got wonderful acoustics. It's something about this room, it just inspires creativity, and it's got a very relaxing feel, and the acoustics, as mentioned, are great. We have a fair amount of outboard. Preamps, this is a 1073 Clone Aurora, and then we have some limiters, Pendulum, Neve, Jaritech, Purple, Retro. We've got some Phoenix compressors, and then we have monitors. Right now we have add-in monitors behind the mixing desk, which can be moved out of this room at 5 minutes notice into the next room if you don't want to mix in the live room. It depends on your taste and style. We have quite a varied microphone park. We have Neumann, Electro Voice, Shure, AKG, Sennheiser. Got a lot of nice ribbon mics. American RCA, that's a U87 clone. Lots of weird and wonderful 50s cardioid mics. Yeah, I'm going to get a couple of Cole overheads soon, and Steamer Sank in America has re-ribboned a lot of my mics, and he sent me a bunch of ribbon mics, which he recommends thoroughly. You know, so we've got Bayer Dynamics and yeah, all sorts of weird, wonderful ribbon mics that really sound warm and good. So mics we have enough of. And we have a lot of instruments here, so it's a bit of a toy store if you want to play with all the weird stuff. We have, when it comes to basses, we have a 3/4 size acoustic bass. I think it's Czech, probably 50s. And a lot of jazz guys have been playing on this, and they all say it's a very nice bass. We have an acoustic bass, Standell, from New Jersey. We have a Fender 6, a Telecaster bass, which in my opinion is the best bass ever. We have an Eastwood acoustic bass, Dan Electro baritone. We have a Fender Hofner 6 Hofner fiddle bass, a acoustic baritone with active electronics, which may be useful. Right now we have a Fender cab for the bass and an Ampeg top, Porto Flex, but I will be getting the B16 quite soon. When it comes to the piano, we have a Kawai Baby Grand. Nice, very nice, reliable and good sounding piano, which sounds very good in this room. We have a number of guitar amps. This is an AC30, it's from 1961 I think. Sounds really nice. I think Dave Stewart owned this at one point. Fender Deluxe Reverb. I think it's a 70s amp. We have a Telrad, which is a Norwegian valve amp. All the amps are valve, I think. We have another Telrad Norwegian one. We have a Citation, which is actually a Supra, and that's really punchy and very nice amp. We have an little Ampeg here. We have a Standell amp, which is actually the only transistor amp we have. We have a Gibson Falcon, and this is from 1961. I think it's one of the few Gibson amps that has tremolo on it, which I love. That's quite a rare amp. We have a Supro. We have a Seillans 4-track, 4-channel PA amp, which sounds very nice. EL34s in there. Yeah, so we have we're very on the valve side of things. What we have most of, I think, is guitars. So I shall show you some guitars. Electric guitars. This is a Jaguar, a Mustang. We have a Telecaster with a big spear. We have a Squier 50 Strat, which is actually very nice. We have a Teisco, which I found in a skip at one point and fixed up. Sounds really good. Your classic indie guitar. We have another Fender Telecaster Japanese 50 years celebration anniversary thing, which is very, very nice. My favourite guitar, I think, in the electrics. We have a down electro, of course, lipsticks. A Gretsch Broadcaster, which is a very rare guitar. I don't think I can find them anywhere. I think there were just made a few hundred of these. Very nice guitar, very punchy. Then we have a Standell plastic body, sort of semi-acoustic-ish. Stand there. Standell with a tremolo arm. We have a Hofner thin line, very nice guitar. Ibanez, I think it's like an 80s or 90s guitar with lipstick pickups, and I think the whole guitar is made of plastic, but it sounds very good. A Standell semi-acoustic here. And we have a Gretsch Historic Series, very nice guitar indeed. This is what you want from a Gretsch. And I have something odd which I'm not going to talk about. Let's have a look here. Alta harp. We have a drum kit, which is a Gretsch Catalina. And the cymbals are Zildjian and paste, I think, or pasty, depending on your Byzance, says here. Milo. And there are lots of acoustic guitars, Cuban Tres, Hagström, an old parlour guitar from the 20s or earlier. And we have a Standell 6-string jumbo, a Standell 12-string. I think it's the one Bowie used on Space Oddity. We have Epiphone. Just it's a California tuning. Standell, and we have a Martin D18 from I think the early 70s. Very nice bluegrass guitar. And then over here we have the world's biggest sofa, and possibly the most comfortable sofa. You shouldn't sit down or you'll sleep within 30 seconds. We have some Gibson guitars here. We have a E61. I think that's quite new. It's about 15 years old. We have a jazz acoustic. I think that's from the 40s. We have a Western Classic, which is custom shop, so that's quite new. It's 2005 or something. Very nice guitar, big jumbo. We have a J50, which is from 1959, I think. That sounds as it should. And we have a J45. Then we have a fully acoustic Gibson archtop, also from the 50s. So yeah, there's some nice guitars, and we keep adding to things. So there's always new stuff coming in. When it comes to monitoring, I think we have the Adams, we have Ortones, we have NS10s, we have this is Tano Reds from the 70s, very nice speakers, and the speakers we use for the stereo are Sonab, which are Swedish speakers from the 70s, and they really sound good in this room. And yeah, we've got lots of other stuff, but that's more or less what we've got, just to give you an idea, a taste of our style and what we like to do. But I think the most important thing with this studio is it's just got a great ambience. You just relax the minute you get in here, and you feel like you can be creative straight away. I'll show you the kitchen, which is, I guess you could call it the lounge area. This is where we sit around and talk and create and just generally drink wine and have a good time. A wonderful view onto Provence. And then we have our outside, which is very nice. It's ever so quiet here, but it's only 3 minutes walk to the village. So no, this is just a lovely place to be and to make music and to enjoy yourself. So there you have it. This is our studio. Get in touch. Nice to see you. Goodbye.